In this lesson, we'll cover how to compare the contents of files. If you want to compare two files and display the differences, you can use diff, sdiff, or vimdiff. The diff command will display the differences between two files, while the sdiff command will display the differences with file 1 on the left side and the file 2 on the right side. Vimdiff will use the Vim editor to display the differences between two files. Here just the first line of output produced by diff. The first number represents the line of the numbers from the first file, and the second number represents the line of the numbers from the second file. And the middle character separating the line numbers with either be a C, which represents a change. Here D represents delete and A represents add. In this example, the third line of the first file is changed or different than the third line in the second file. This is an example of entire output from the diff command. The output that follows the less than sign belongs to the first file. The text following the greater than sign belongs to the second file. And here middle 3 dashes are just a separator. In the sdiff command and in the sdiff output, the pipe or vertical line. This is a pipe or vertical bar character, which means that the text differs in the files on that line. You may also see the less than symbol, which means that the line only exists in the first file. If the greater than sign means the line only exists in the second line. Remember that less than means the line has been exist in the first file, and the greater than means the line exists in the second file. When you run vimdiff, both files will be pulled up in separate windows. To switch between the windows, you can type Ctrl plus WW. To close the current file in the current window, you can type :Q. And if you want to exit from other window also, you can same type as :Q. If you want to exit both windows at a time, you can use :QA. And if you have made some changes that you don't want to save, you can simply type :QA exclamatory and click on enter. It will automatically quit. Let's see all these in practical. This is the AWS server. I'm using Putty. I'll explain how to connect this in your AWS instance to the Putty in future videos. Let me explain now. We can use hyphen an option for the cat command to display the number. Let me do cat hyphen and we have secret. It has been displayed with numbers. We have other file also, secret.vs. Let's use the diff command to look at the differences between these two files. You can run diff secret and the first file and followed by the second file which you want to compare, and click on enter. You will notice that the begins with less than symbol, which belongs to the first line, while the line with the greater than symbol belongs to the second file. Here in first file, it is ABEE, and in second file it is BEE. It has been shown the difference. And you'll also notice that the first line of difference output says 4C4, which means fourth line of the first file is changed or different with the fourth line of the second file. See, this is different. But let's use the sdiff to know the differences. Secret and followed by other file secret vs. And you can see that it places the file side by side, and here vertical bar or a pipeline which displays the line that has a difference. See, at the fourth line we have a difference, so it is indicating with the pipeline or vertical bar. Now let me add a new line to the file, secret file. No last line. You can use echo. New last line, redirect or override secret. Now we'll run sdiff. And this time you can see that less than symbol. Previous also we have, yeah. Less than symbol, this sign less than represents that there is a line in the first file that is not included in the second file. Here we have new last line as an extra, and we have an empty space also. These two we have in first file but not present in second file. This less than represents that. Let me clear the screen. Now let's use vimdiff secret and followed by other. Click on enter. You can see Vim is highlighting the differences. Here we have in a pink line represents there is a difference, and this blue line represents in these two lines. These two lines are not present in the other file. So if you want to switch between these two windows, you can use Control W, double W's. Control WW. And if you want to close one window, you can use simply colon Q. And if you want to close this window also, you can give colon Q. Let me run again. Now, if you have a thought of quitting both the windows at a time, you can give colon Q A enter. It simply quit both the windows. If I want to, if I have made some changes, but I don't want to save the changes, I can simply do colon Q exclamatory. It will forcefully quit. Now let's run again. Yeah. These are the commands we can, through these commands, we can easily find out the differences between the files. In this lesson, we have covered the diff command, which displays the differences between two files, the sdiff command, which does the same thing, except for it displays the differences side by side, the vimdiff command, which displays differences in the vim editor. See you in the next session.